Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? Well, today is May 13th. It's about to be May 14th because it's late at night and I'm in my studio. Welcome back. Okay, so today we will be talking about, I'm in my studio, in my garage, so that's what the sound effects, the cars closing the doors and, you know, the slamming of the doors and blah this and blah that. But welcome back. How are you guys doing today? You know what? We are really going through some crazy times right now. And you know what? All we can do is, I don't think we can pray. We have to communicate. We have to get the word out that, hey, these things are not right. Something has to happen. We need exposure. We need to let people know we're not about this. Now, you know, regarding Ahmaud Arbery, that was one situation. But now we have another one, Breonna Taylor. Now, so Breonna Taylor lived in Louisville, Kentucky. She was an EMT worker, okay? She wanted to become a nurse. So an EMT worker, she was working for the city. You know, EMT, that's a very highly stressful job, right? So she's in her house. When did this happen? March 13th, 2020. So this happened in March 13th, 2020. Anyway, so she's in her house with her boyfriend. Police knock down the door, and the boyfriend, Walker, he was a licensed gun carrier. So he started shooting because, someone's invading your house or whatever, you need to shoot. So they ended up killing her. I think they shot her 28 or 20 times. They had 20 rounds of bullets or something like that. She's dead. Now, the person that they were looking for was already detained. So why are they looking for anyone? That's one problem. Two, when the mother pulled up, because the boyfriend called the mother and said, I think, she's dead. So the mother, I think she was like an hour, 40 minutes away. When she pulled up, the officers asked her, does her daughter have any enemies? What does any enemies have to do with the fact that they had the wrong apartment, for one? They weren't even at the right apartment. The person did not even reside at the girl's house or place or, apartment or whatever. So why were you guys there in the first place if the person was already detained? But you see how sneaky police are? Why would you ask the mother that if she has any enemies? You guys killed her. You weren't even supposed to be there. The person was already detained. So why were you there in the first place? And you're going to ask? See, that's why you really don't answer certain people when they ask questions. You ask the questions. You don't answer the questions. If you're going to arrest me, fine. Other than that, here's my, information. Whatever. You're not going to arrest me, no. But you know what? In my town, I will pull up on a cop in a minute and ask what's going on. And then they look at me like, how dare you? Oh, yeah, how dare you? Oh, because I'm nosy. I'm going to pull up and I might even video if I think something's not right. Try me. But for the cops to be at the wrong apartment and the person is already detained, what type of judicial system do we have here? And then I asked the mother, does she have any enemies? Why? So you guys can cover up the story? Which you did, but none of the cops have been booked or charged or anything else. But guess who is in jail? Guess. The boyfriend. The boyfriend is in jail for assaulting an officer with a deadly weapon or attempting to do something or whatever. But the cops shouldn't even been there in the first place because the person was already detained and they were at the wrong residence. Now, does this sound familiar? This sounds exactly like what happened in what, South Carolina? The other video that I did, the Reed guy, the young man who was in his home, playing videos or whatever, and then the sheriff put the foot at the door, and I think that sheriff has been fired. It's so many stories. Is that JT Keita? Allegedly? I'm not exactly sure. But this was in Louisville, Kentucky. So we got Louisville, Kentucky. We have Bronzeville. Was that it? Georgia? And then where was Reed? In South Carolina. It goes on and on and on. This hasn't gotten any hits on the news. Like, what part of, and still, I want to know, what course 101 does it say, how can you guys not get the right address? That, anyone needs to be fired. Just, you got the wrong address, you're shooting up somebody that has the wrong address, bye, you're fired, you're gone. Like, with the internet, all of this, virtual intelligence, how do you guys get the wrong address? But wait, why are you guys even out there if the person is detained? You guys don't have radios, you guys don't have cell phones, you guys don't have computers. Help me understand, how do you guys keep getting this wrong? How? What, are you trying to do a quota or whatever? It's like, how many black people can we kill and use those, those excuses? Oh, we had the wrong address. Oh, the person was detained. Oh, how many enemies did she have? What the fuck you need to know how many enemies she had when you killed her? Why'd you kill her? That's what you need to be asking. Why did we kill her? Or is that what bosses, your chief is telling you? Because I need to know, how is it that you step into somebody's house, the wrong address, and kill her? She was an EMT. She was a part of the Blue. She was an essential worker. She's saving lives herself. And you're going to enter into her apartment? What happened to knocks on doors? Isn't there supposed to be a warrant or whatever? I'm sure you guys had backup all around. Knock, knock, knock. Hi, this is the police. We have a warrant for whomever. This is how it should go. Knock, knock, knock. Hi, is blah, blah, blah there. Sorry, that person doesn't live here. You have the wrong address. Is this blah, blah? Is it, 1756 West 57th Street? No, it's not. You have the wrong address. This is apartment, 1759. Or house 1759. Oh, are you sure about that? Can you open the door so we can speak to you? No, I'm sorry, unless you have a warrant for that particular person or that address, no, I can't open up the door. But when you barging into somebody's house, guns cocked, and you have the wrong address, and you're trying to justify it, there is no justification. There is no justification. No. None whatsoever. Like, how do you justify that? You're at the wrong address, but you're not even supposed to be there because the person is detained. So now we have this beautiful young lady, Breonna Taylor, who's dead. 26 years old. 26 or 28? What is she? 26? 26 years old. 26 years old, dead because of your mistake. And wait, why is the boyfriend is in jail? No. They need to have charges because of wrongful death, excessive force, and gross negligence. Yes, none of the officers have been detained or jailed. And the boyfriend is in jail for first-degree assault, attempted murdering a police officer, you think. And the mother, Palmer, like I said, she was asked, does the daughter have any enemies? Ain't that a crock of bull? I'll keep you guys up on this because this is insane. Goodbye.